Ugh, there's so many pieces of tubing on the shelf. How am I supposed to get any work done? Got a little room now. I don't know if I'll use that or not, but that was a lot louder than I thought it was going to be. All right, guys, so we got a new cool tool in the mail today. A company by the name of GSTP sent us out their tubing bead roller. It's supposed to be able to work on stainless steel and aluminum and all that stuff. So we're going to go ahead and give it a review and see how it works. I've used the vibrant one, and that thing worked really well. So I'm hoping that this thing works just as well. And this is going to come in super handy for me because we're eventually going to redo the secondary radiator lines in twin snail mail, because right now they're just 1.25" heater hose, and I'm worried eventually that rubber is going to get chafed through on something, and I'd like to just do it in hard line so I can mount it directly to the frame so that it doesn't wear on anything or rub on anything. So that being said, let's get this thing opened up and let's take a look at it. This is the box that it showed up in, and we're going to go ahead and open it up and take a look at it. I'm not going to lie to you, I cheated already. I looked at it, but let's take a peek at it. Alright, so that's really stuck in there. One thing right off the bat, I do kind of wish that it had a case with it, because this is going to get dirty just sitting here in the garage. Looks like I need to go get an Allen wrench to put the handle on. So otherwise, right off the bat, doesn't look too bad. It looks like it's going to do what it's supposed to do. So let's get it chucked up in the vise. I'll go grab an Allen wrench and we'll see if this thing works, or how it works. Alright, got a random piece of, I don't know, what is this, inch maybe? Aluminum. So we're going to start with aluminum and see how that works. This is a factory bead roll on there, and we're going to see what this little guy will do to recreate it. So to do this, all we got to do is just loosen up the upper die, slide it in until it's touching or close to the edge, give it a couple cranks, and then just start turning it. Get it all the way around, give it a couple more little turns. So far it's working pretty slick. I don't know, I would say that that looks equally every bit as good as the factory one. I don't know, it looks pretty dang good. That was easy. Alright, so it'll do aluminum without even trying. Let's see if it'll do stainless. Let's see, what do we want to do for stainless? Alright, let's see if it'll do the stainless. This is a piece of stainless steel exhaust. I probably won't ever need to do anything 3" and put a bead roll on it. Actually, I don't know if I would in stainless. Maybe if I was doing some intake piping in stainless, that, I guess that could be something I could do. A lot of the stuff I use the bead roller on is going to be aluminum, but some of the smaller stainless stuff I suppose I would do in for some coolant lines and things like that. 3" is a little harder to keep straight in here, and stainless is quite a bit harder than aluminum, so this is going to take quite a few more passes to get this to put the bead roll on it. But it is making a bead for sure. There we go. It's a little squealy, that's kind of odd. But it definitely put a nice bead on it. So there you go. All right, well, there you have it. It definitely puts a nice bead even on stainless steel. So if you were going to build a stainless steel intake, This would be perfect to keep those couplers from blowing off, especially on turbo applications. This is a pretty slick little tool. It's very handy to have. You don't need it every day, but when you need it, it comes in super handy. I was always having to go borrow my buddy Derek's, and yeah, now I got one of my own. That's how I was used to making bead rolls, with a pair of vice grips when I did not have Derek's roller. It was a little test piece. I welded a little chunk on top and a little groove in the bottom, and you just sit here and just crimp it with the vice grips. I'll go get them and show you. So this is how I was doing bead rolls when I didn't have Derek's bead roller, tubing bead roller, and this works okay. It's ugly and it takes forever to do, but you just come in here and squeeze it, pop it off, move over, squeeze it, pop it off. And I've done a handful of them like this when you're in a pinch and you don't have any choice, but it makes a bead, but it ain't the cleanest. This thing is by far better. Look at that. Look at the difference between those two. The way I was doing it, if I didn't have Derek's bead roller, yeah, or that. Which one are you gonna take? I'm gonna take this one all day long. So yeah, this thing is a super handy tool to have. You're not gonna use it every day, but when you do need it, it comes in super handy. It's gonna be a nice little addition to the toolbox. I believe you can pick these things up for 160 bucks. They are on sale right now for $99.99, and yeah, it works really well for the few pieces I've done so far. We will use this thing more and more, and we'll check the longevity on it and see how long it lasts. But as of right now, I'm super happy with it. It's a super simple tool that does exactly what it's supposed to do. So yeah, if you guys are interested in getting one of these, go check out GSTP.autoparts.com, go in the tool section and go check these things out and go pick yourself up one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you got any questions on this, and we'll catch you on the next one.